talking live stream thing, just because, I don't know, this has been the new controversy on social media, I guess, and I don't really follow the controversies lately, because honestly, a few months ago, I just really got to the point that, I don't know, I'm just tired of controversies. I'm tired of spilling the tea and everybody having to have a pickle with everybody, or some sort of debate with everybody. I'm just like, who cares? So I sort of was watching some videos about people that were upset about the trad wife thing, and my thought is, I've never been one who wanted to be a trad wife. I think if you want to get married, it should be because you want to marry somebody that's healthy and somebody that you're compatible with, and that no religion, even the monotheistic ones, even Islam and Christianity, do not require, or Judaism, require that you have to get married to be a good person to go to heaven. That's not true. None of those religions or other religions say that you must do that. But being a professor or a librarian or an artist, and that's what you want to do, and you don't want to get married, and a trad wife, or worrying about if somebody's a trad wife. And I think some of the criticism of the trad wives is not only the traditional roles that they're perpetuating. I think some people are upset because the types of trad wives that are trending are the aesthetic ones, okay? Posting curated videos, that's not their entire life. They're not going to post the bad stuff. And there's some people that feel like, oh, if you post anything kind of raw or more authentic, that somehow that's not as much value. And I think that was a change on social media within the last 6 or 7 years with the rise of Instagram. Because when you first used to go on YouTube, there were a lot of just more unedited raw video, and I always thought those kind of videos were fun. But for some reason, social media has changed, and YouTube has become the place where you were supposed to post this curated content. But your Instagram story or a TikTok video can be where you're ranty. I don't know. And so I don't even think it's the trad wife that's the problem. I think it's this overemphasis on the that's not why they're posting this stuff. They're posting it because they think that it's something that will get them a following on social media. And that's fine. There's all sorts of demographics that do it. It's not just the trad wife people. It's people that play football, people that do soccer. I think people are just getting a little caught up in this particular topic, and they're like, oh my gosh, well, some people are like, bad things can happen if you become a trad wife. Well, yeah, bad things could also happen if you become, I don't know, somebody that's very disgruntled in any area. And I'm not saying trad wives are disgruntled perfect now that you're a trad wife. Like, in fact, yes, there is some truth that some of these younger women who get married to these men, that they might leave them. But I don't think it's because they were young and naive. I think it's because maybe they didn't really get to know that men too. Like, there's men that marry women when they're young that end up being like really horrible to them. But I think my concern about the trad wife thing is not about like what they want to do. If they want to be stay-at-home mothers, that's fine. My mom was, whatever. Like, but the problem is, I think, if you don't like look into whether this person values you as a person, like, and like respects you and cares about you, and you really investigate who this person is, and if you're just in such a rush to get married. And also too, I think if you are a trad wife, you should think about it this way. The women that are telling you that it could go south really quick or in a couple decades, they're not lying to you. Like, it is true. Like, a lot of men decide, like, in their midlife after they married some woman when they were 20, that they want to marry another. And it could happen, but women do the same thing. I've seen women leave men, and I don't know. I don't really care personally. You want to be a trad wife, the performative part, I don't think it's just isolated to the trad wives. I think it's problematic as the aesthetic content, period. But that's just my thoughts on it, and thanks for watching.